heard about these offers on Friday.
יש עניין שהתהפך, הכל לתודה, מצווה גדולה, להיות נשיאת תמיד. יש עניין שהתהפך, הכל לתודה, מצווה גדולה, להיות נשיאת תמיד. אם אתה מאמין שיכולים לקלקל, תשמע את הדיסק, תפסיק להתבגן. אתה מאמין שיכולים לקלקל, תגיד תודה והכל יתעדכן. איזה טוב השם, איזה טוב השם. איזה טוב, איזה טוב, איזה טוב השם. כמה טוב השם, כמה טוב השם. כמה טוב, כמה טוב, כמה טוב השם. תודה רבה לך, השם יתברך, על האמונה שאתה נותן לנו. תודה רבה לך, השם יתברך, על האמונה שאתה נותן לנו. איזה טוב השם, איזה טוב השם. כמה טוב, כמה טוב, כמה טוב השם. איזה טוב השם, איזה טוב השם. כמה טוב, כמה טוב, כמה טוב השם. תודה רבה לך, השם יתברך, על כל תודה שאני זוכה לומר לך. תודה רבה לך, השם יתברך, על כל תודה שאני זוכה לומר לך. טוב להודות לשם, טוב להודות לשם. זמר לשמך עליון, טוב להודות לשם, להודות לשם. זמר לשמך עליון, איי 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 להגיד, כן בבוקר הזה, ונעשה בלילות. להגיד בבוקר הזה, ונעשה בלילות. הטובה הכי גדולה שאפשר להגיד לך תודה רבה. זו הטובה הכי גדולה. אדם זורק תודה רבה, זו הטובה הכי גדולה שיכול לקבל. שהוא זכה, שהוא אומר תודה. איפה שהיה, העיקר להתחיל להתחלה. איפה שהיה, העיקר להתחיל להתחלה. אבא תחדש אותי לגמרי, תדליק לי את הנשמה. היי, אבא תחדש אותי לגמרי, תדליק לי את הנשמה. היי, מה שהיה, העיקר להתחיל להתחלה. היי, מה שהיה, העיקר להתחיל להתחלה. אבא תחדש אותי לגמרי, תדליק לי את הנשמה. אבא תחדש אותי לגמרי, תדליק לי את הנשמה.
Yes, good afternoon, and this is JROOT Radio, JROOTradio.com, JROOT on the app, JROOT in the radio and the Facebook, JROOT 712-432-4217, 712-432-4217, and 712 for, 1 second, let me again, 720-787-1046, 720 787-1046, 718-506-9099, 718-506-9099, and 712-432-4217, 712-432-4217. And the what do you call it, JROOTradio.com, JROOT and the app, and JROOT Pro also app, but the JROOT regular, just JROOT is much better app right now. It's a new one, and you can use it, and it's a much better option. We are again a new week, a new day, and we are just beautiful outside. Really in Brooklyn right now, it's really gorgeous outside. Nice, and just feeling the summer, feeling the basically the last day long. Continuously winter, not so cold, but it was like dragging us with raining and all this. Now I feel like really spring, everything become green, beautiful, really nice. here. We are here, and we, as you see, we already Sunday morning, Memorial Weekend, and the Memorial Weekend right now, and what is it? Yes, Memorial Weekend. It's really for us, Israeli. Every time that we're talking about Memorial Day, it's very, very sad, and I believe that we're not American. But for me, when I come to America first time, I was shocked. I was shocked really to see that Memorial Day become like a Memorial big sale. Everybody going to sell, malls and stuff like this, and become like a huge business. Today, more than ever, after the President Trump give the right, honor to our veterans and our fallen soldiers that fall in the war of peace and create peace in the world and freedom. I think that it's a little bit different. Again, the perspective look maybe because I'm so many years here and feels like a little different. But we all have to respect the soldiers that give their lives for freedom in the world, helping other nations get out from the dictatorship and genocide, and all over the American soldiers gave their lives by hundreds of thousands in the war that basically wasn't there. There wasn't them, in Europe, the First World War, the Second World War, in Vietnam, Korea, just as a freedom and caring about the human rights of people, other people. And this is something that right now we come to the extreme in our level, our system here in America, that, on one side you have the lefty, that's very, very against, whatever you're talking about nationalism and what about pride of the being Americans, everything is like the opposite. We have to feel sorry, we have to feel, socialism, communism, fascism, whatever, just fascism you will have, and we are basically, hopefully that it will pass, and I'm telling you, what is scary right now, it's that it's affecting our life. It's affecting our life because as a Jewish people that we are basically was the minority from all the generation, all this, we suffered the I would say the what the right way to say that we suffered all these years from being minority or being a different, and I would say almost nobody care about us, and unfortunately sometimes even our people. Okay, before we starting talking the shows, and this Arbat Aminim, the four of a kind, the shows are trying to put some sense in our life, to put some sense to our connection, to strengthen our connection with the Creator, Avinu Shebashamayim, our Father in heaven, that is basically, He is control everything. Everything is belongs to Him, and whatever we do is under His control, and it's amazing to see how it's working. The puzzle every day is a different piece of puzzle coming closer, close to see the picture. And if we have the patience, we'll see the pictures and complete. If not, we'll find ourselves later after 120 years in the other side of the world, the other world. Yes, so Arbat Aminim, this is the show that's trying to put love and caring between us. And just a little bit light can just create, push away the dark. Even the dark is much more and heavy, but just a little bit flashlight, you can just start and see the light. And I feel that I'm very optimistic as usual. As a Jewish person, we cannot be pessimistic. We always be optimistic. That everything is a collective. Everything is for good. We don't we don't know. We don't see the you know the good things behind the bad things. Because our vision is so disturbed. Our vision, it cannot. Rabbi Nachman said that basically when you connect yourself to the what we call the logic or the philosophers or the nature, so-called nature, you're basically losing the right vision about the world itself. The vision is to see, and you have to be a very, very lucky, and I'm talking to myself also. You have to be lucky to see the truth, because right now with all these things around us, with all this destruction and disturbation, the people that just trying to disturb your life, disturb your life, put it, fill it up with lies, and the media, the social media, and the, what do you call it, the regular media, just giving us the wrong impression. People become depressed. Oh, the world is going to be finishing, in another 10 years, in another 12 years, in another 11 years, in 10 and a half years, We are, everything is like so desperate just to make headlines. And in the meantime, some people, unfortunately, get depressed. Getting, even think with people talking about suicide. Some people talking about not creating families. Some people say it's not worth to bring children to the world. What a nonsense! What a nonsense! What exactly against what is the human nature supposed to be? It's supposed to be against the creator, the creators, and put us here. This is something that we cannot stay silent and let the blah 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 talking about, and we find ourselves indefensive. People talking in the name of freedom of speech. Coming, oh, I want to do whatever I want. In the end, they're doing exactly the opposite. They don't let no other people to talk. They don't let us to express ourselves. They don't want to listen to others. I'm telling you, many times I had conversation with liberals and Democrats people, and I was one of them. And again, just to remind myself, I was one of these people. I was really one of these people. I was, thinking that a woman has the right on the body. I thought that you can make peace with our enemies. You can make peace with all the cruel people. It's not nice to kill. And suddenly, we found that I found myself, and thanks God, I found myself exactly that I twisted thinking. Something that you just really observe it and you find yourself the media and everything was lying to you so many years, and you want to find the truth, and you start going on looking on history books, looking and what is all about to be. And first of all, I'm not talking about from Judaism point of view. Later I'll talk about it, but first of all, you just take a history book and see what happened in the world. That when you're trying to be nice to other people, you're trying to be consider the crazy people, and thinking about, like, for example, all the fascism, Hitler, all this, all the people starting following, and what is called, when you're standing in Auschwitz, and you're standing in Belarus, you're standing in Ukraine, and you see the mass killing over there that people did by the name of any ideology, doesn't matter. Like Christianity, Islam, the pure of the genetic, like the Reich, the German. We are lost. You can see people that you think that they are human. You think you take a gun, take a knife, take whatever you want, and they slaughter people, babies, women, and they smile on their face. They enjoy it. And you ask yourself, how these people are really normal? Or this is a people, this is a creature, people that caring about, and you talk about if something happened to their dog or to the cat, they will go running away to the doctor, to the vet, they will put so much. But when they see a weak person, they see somebody that they don't like, and they're coming and they throw it away, killing like with a joy, enjoying, Hitler killed millions. I'm not talking about the Jewish. I'm talking about also the, Down syndrome, old people, all this kind of weak, so-called weak society. We don't want. We are animal society. We just care about the strong people. You don't have any feeling as a human. You become like a machine, and you are. No, I cannot understand how these people can be. You are coming to America, and now we see here. You see here in the campuses, in the street, you can see the people just talking with you with hate. They cannot stand what you say to them. Even you talk with them. This Antifa, it's one of the worst organization or worst of these things that to happen to American society. But this is not a freedom people. These people are supposed to be behind bars. And I'm not like to have that. I like that the people will have the freedom. But when they raise the hand and when they attack other people because of their thinking, their point of view, these people are supposed to be in jail. And people that basically are, disturbed and giving to the government a different information and trying to change election numbers and trying to change the election result without, because they lost. This is something that I'm telling you, I felt right now, I'm feeling that America is like a third world country with all the corruption that happened over there with FBI, CIA, and all this stuff. What the Obama era, or I would say the swamp era, happened in Washington. It's very painful to look and think about that these people was coming and control us. Imagine yourself what happened if the election was different. Wow. Thank you. I really scared to think about it. I'm really, really scared to think about it. In Germany right now, they sent a war, you know, they sent the message to the Jewish community over there that they cannot go with yarmulke. You're not allowed to go to, it's not allowed. It's recommended not to go with yarmulke over there. And you become like a total crazy. They basically taking the rights of people, and why? Because anti-Semitism. People starting, again, it's gang penetrate all this, everything that they do, the bully, and I in the school, all these people, the bullies, the school, and always they say, you know what? We are. It's not us. It's not our problem. It's you that's the problem. You create. It's always like this. It's always like this that people transfer it to the criminal. In the meantime, you look around yourself and see what kind of everybody talks about the New Zealand massacre on the massacre. And I've said you, it's okay. It's very important to talk about it. because hate in the world doesn't matter what kind of hate behind, it's not belong to this blue marble. God put us here to live together and to encounter as a human being the achievement of peace between all of us. And suddenly you go and you open the news and you see what happened in Angola, what happened in Nigeria, what happened in all these places in Syria, what happened in Yemen, what happened in all these places that they massacre in Egypt, they massacre the Christians, massacre, if you're over there Jewish, they will eat you alive. And nobody talk about it. Nobody talk about it. They're talking about only the so-called victims. And I don't say it's not victims, but look at proportion. You cannot talk about nothing else except the the victim become the criminals. And I see, and I tell you, and I say, thanks God every moment that so far President Trump is in the White House. Because if it was the opposite, who knows what will be? You will be a second Europe here, and we don't know. There's open borders and all this crappy ideology of Zism, socialism, fascism, communism, everything that's like the same. I want to talk about now a point of view of Judaism. The point of Judaism that, again, I'm saying that I discovered it not long ago. I was exactly the other side, as you know, and you find that your soul is looking for something different, something that you cannot get the truth. You really want to find the truth, and you cannot, because so many things around us, so many things, all the kind of the religion of Islam, and I lived in Arab Judaism, and for 2 months, I lived with a Christian, I lived with a Catholic, and I tried to find what is all about truth, what is great, be focused in the ground with the trees or something like this, or we have kind of a different mission, and we have different if we have a different world, or if we believe in that world, what we doing here? We follow. I went to the Guru Maharaji. I went to all this kind of yoga and all these things that like Christianity, Islam. And I reached a point that I said, you know what, Nissim, you're born as a Jew. Okay, so you're born a Jew. That's what I am right now. But I don't. What is mean? I didn't know what it meant to be. Really, I didn't know what it meant to be a Jew. Because you go in Israel, you don't know. I see in Israel right now, my brother, my sister, I see my friends. They don't know what is meant to be a Jew. Don't know that in the last 3,400 since we got the Torah from Mount Sinai, the Kadosh Baruch Hu, Master of the universe. He got a mission here to the Jew. Unfortunately, all these years, all this generation, only few of us is a Jewish people. Most of us basically that we only stay all over the world, but staying above, giving the morality to the blue marble. This is our mission. Easy, and it's not like job. As you know, uh, as I said, to be a Marine Corps or to be a royal family has a lot of obligation. We have the obligation to be here to the gods of this universe. If Hitler didn't like it in his book and his ideology. Said, only the powerful and the strong people will stay. Sparta in Greece, basically an idea. Only the strong people, only strong baby. If a baby cannot lift his egg after give birth, keep him away from the wall. Let the foxes and the cat eat him. Yes, this is the idea, the contrast between us and them. This is the contrast between Judaism and this idea of fascism, Nazism, communism. We are symbolized of the kindness, the morality, and the light of a dark world of that we are the human creators. The human person can be worth than any animal. You cannot call a human animal because it will be insulting the animal world. People that take a knife or axe or just machine gun just kill other people because they don't like them. You cannot call him animal. And I remember that the video that I saw, this ISIS so-called fighter, he just opened the chest of a Syrian soldier during his life and take his heart, put it as heart with it, and eat. I'm telling you, this is something that you cannot even express the feeling about what is all about to be this creature. And this creature wanted to control the world. This creature gets money from, I would say, Obama, from all these people. But here, think that are liberal and caring about the people. Those people don't have any place in the human society. And I'm telling you, and we come to the learning is all about to be a Jewish. And the Jewish has very defined lines. Jewish is not a religion. Be a Jewish way of life. It's follow the instruction. Follow the instruction. You cannot cheat nobody. It doesn't matter if you're Jewish or non-Jewish. You cannot harm nobody. It doesn't matter if you're Jewish or not. Unless he comes to kill you. Unless he wants to harm you. Unless he wants to do something wrong with you. This is it. You cannot feel sorry. You cannot be Chamberlain. Or you cannot be Obama. And you cannot be Clinton that give to those people, for example, for Iran, the money to continue to terrorize the world. The Chamberlain that to eat whatever he wanted. Then you more and more abused and bullied by those people. Those people thinking that they can do whatever they want. And I'm telling you, I'm surprised to see this Kim Jong from North Korea right now. And I thought he's a little bit smarter right now on his the policy that maybe he will open his art and see that he can help his people. He can be a beautiful and gorgeous ruler over there by opening take out this country to a next level, like the South Korea, like Japan, like China, that make them productive, a little bit with the freedom. He can, a successful leader in North Korea. In all over the world, he will get Nobel Prize in a minute that he will start understand what it's all about to be a leader to a human, but not leader to slaves and right other his people. And I know that there's a lot of pressure and at the same problem. So again, just talking about this our so-called political situation. We're talking about in Israel, for example. Right now in Israel, we have so many situations that the government over there, the after election, they still not understanding what kind of government they will have, what kind of member of the it will be. This is something that really we don't know yet. And unfortunately, we have over there one guy that's called Lieberman, and he is really in the neck. I know that he is promised his voter that he will fight against the, the religious people, that they cannot go to the army and so on. But he understand. He come from Russia. With all respect, he's a very nice Jew, but he don't understand what it means. You have to understand what is mean Jewish. You know this. Jewish is not eating pork in the morning. I know that you get used to it in Russia. Drink a vodka. But be a Jewish is meaning understand what it's about, because otherwise you don't have any rights to be in Israel. Go to Russia. Be over there like Putin. And the other parties that are going with the Arabs right now. Are you crazy? And this segment of the Torah this week, talking about Shnat Shemitah, the sabbatical year of land, and the whole idea is that we are as a Jewish, as a human, we don't have any rights on a land. The Torah Kedosha, Holy Torah, is then telling us, you can sell your portion of the land only. The crop, the land for you is like a renting. You rent it, and every year is deducted want to sell it. So how many years after the Yovel, the juvenile, what are you calculate? And it's never permanent. Back to his owner, the original owner. God give us these rules to show us that basic have nothing. That we are passengers. We are here a passengers. And that the most, I would say, I always look at Steve Jobs as one of the people, great, I would say, persons that come to this world to show us genius, unbelievable person, never believed in nothing, just on live and money, creation and new stuff. And the end of his life, he was 53 years old. Basically said, I never didn't get nothing. For with him, nothing. Not even a penny with him. Just what he did. So, is it worth it? But again, this the land is giving you, and this thing with these sabbatical years and the juvenile years, and it's finished with with my Shabbat. It's not your Shabbat. It's my Shabbat. I give you a present. I give you a present. You have to keep it. You don't want to keep it, go away. And our sage are telling us what is all about Shabbat. They said in the Midrash that God gives us the most treasure that is in safe. God, that He has all. He just to give us the example. What is it? He has everything, whatever, the huge diamond, huge gold, whatever you want, He has. But He gave us the most precious present at Shabbat, and we don't know how to appreciate it. It's like a person come to his wife and give her a huge diamond ring, hundreds of thousands of dollars, $1 million over there, and she basically throw it away. And that's exactly what happened in Israel right now. We have the option, and it's sad and funny that the people that basically work in the establishment of in Israel, and people that wasn't religious at all, the people who was against religious, they said on those days, sometimes without the Shabbat, we don't have the Israel. Nobody said that you have to go to synagogue and go to this. You can stay in your house. You can do whatever you want. But don't disgrace the Shabbat. At least the official offices, official, places, just, this is our day, You go to certain places in the United States, you see Sunday, everything closed. Every Sunday, everything closed. Why? Because people understand that they need a day off. In Tel Aviv, unfortunately, or in Israel, it's like a war. Oh, don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me. כפייה דתית, forcing religious on me. Come on, give me a break. You are forcing your idea on other people. You're forcing your idea on the religious people. They don't want it. They're forcing idea that you basically disgrace the Shabbat and disgrace Am Yisrael. And it's the same story with our official members. If it's Netanyahu, if it was Peres, if it's Anad Lieberman, they go outside from Israel as a representative of the Jewish state, and what happened? They're going to the restaurant that's not even just kosher and just proud about it. You are represented the Jewish state. And how we can do it? You have to be sensitive to this issue. I don't care what you eat in your house. I don't care what you eat in your hotel room. You can order whatever you want. You can order with addition over there, whatever you want, with your desire. But at least when you go outside, try to be a Jew representative. People don't understand how effective it is. Our children look in this on the idea, and again the same idea coming here. Time is going, and I want to go back to the segment of the Torah and Ba'al Sinai, and we basically talking about in the middle of the Torah. When the middle of the segment, it was short Torah, 6 sentence. We basically segment of Torah we're talking about suddenly, all of Israel is supposed to belong to them, to the God, and you can do whatever you want with this, but a place is set in a city that basically Arech Homa, and city that basically has walls around it. You can you forever and outcome. So I looked around, and all the parshat scholars that Rashi talking about the Orach Chaim, and basically our option to, uh, I would say, to be better tshuva. And what I mean that the and over there ad shnat I what this excuse me the wording that's in it, but the initial over there of you can redeem, you can buy you back share you're part of this city, of this when you sell it. Let's say that you sell your apartment in the city of this city or the village, the other, and you can regain it up to a year, up to a year. עד שעה, שנת, עד שנת, עד שנת גאל, or this is like, in the initial it's basically שעה, hour, and עד תום שנת, עד תום שנה, עד תום שעה שנה. Yeah, so this is like Abir Yaakov said, this is at Tom is the letters of Met, Mot, and dying. And basically this is symbolized that yes, this land is symbolized for our next world. And the Choma is symbolized the Torah, that we basically this is like our investment, share what we're doing in this world, it's our investment. And yes, we can throw it away, we can sell it. Something that we need right now, so we sell our share in the next world. But you always have the chance again to come back to purchase it until we are until time of dying. And this is a beautiful idea that whenever we are standing, whenever we always have a chance to be redeemed, we always have a chance to be back to our Creator. And so many stories about it, that people just buying the world, the next world in a minute. In a minute, and the Gemara talking about it, and the all or every single, I would say, book talking about the option to be redeemed or buy your part in the next world in a split of second by doing the right things, by learning act Kiddush Hashem. This is something that we can do it. And I want to talk about other stuff also about Shnat Shemitah, what is all about. That we sing it like, okay, after 60 years working, and you leave the land, the people, that whatever you want, they can eat, they can drink, they take whatever you have over there in the field is free. It's not your land, basically. And the question is that the Torah asking, what we will eat in the 80s, 7 and 8 years. How we can go eat. So God promised us, basically, if you follow the instructions, Israel. By the way, this caused a big controversy in the 20s when the settlers in Israel was in the beginning. You know, this is our history, and many people don't want to talk about it because Nissim basically changed a little bit this part of this. The first settlers in Israel, I'm talking about in the 1800s, was a religious Jew from the Gaon Mivina and Baal Shem Tov followers that wanted to basically to redeem the country, and it was lying. And they started over there, and they kept the Shnat Shmita, and what happened during this period that Zionim over to the people like Jews and Rothschild and all this stuff, and said, see, these lazy religious people don't want to work in Shnat Shmita, don't want to do this, and cut them from the support. The reason that the rabbis in Israel basically said, if this is the case, basically the boost to start plant a new, things, and this is like, and it's cost of money, a lot of money, and boots or the moshav pay from the car, but whatever they're getting back, that's how it's working. And there was one moshav from youth and also kibbutz Hafetz Chaim. They basically follow the instruction of the rabbis, and the rabbis say you cannot work on this year. So it was like a year before the Shnat Shemitah, and you're supposed to plant orange trees, and the Sוכnut said, if you're not going to work on this Shnat Shemitah, we don't going to give you the money for this because the trees can be died on this event. And post Basov, in the end, they basically decided to give the money, and this community plant the tree, and miracle happened. It's not a idea, and people nothing happened to the trees, nothing, or the opposite. They grow beautiful without any without any work from this people, nothing. And then another year passed, and another, you needed 3 years in order to get the fruits of the tree, Ola. And after the third year and fourth year, the fruits, and the people of the Sוכnut come and check, couldn't believe. They recount and again and recount again, and it was like I'm 10 times more than the other field that was Shnat Shemitah. Amazingly, the other one was the seeding. With you cannot plow your field only after Sukkot, and everybody in Israel basically plowing the fields for Rosh Hashanah, in the summer, and start seeding over the field. And again, they didn't do it. They did do it, and they, because of this, they couldn't get a good seed, so called. They get only the crappy seed, and they laugh at them, and come Rosh Hashanah, there's still nothing to Yom Kippur, Sukkot, and then after Sukkot they started exploring this. And what happened in the other field was a very dry year, and the other field couldn't, all the seeds basically was destroyed, and the field of this common youth was the fruits amazingly. And this is man of Hashbi. This is God shows that God shows us that everything is in His hand, in His power, to help us and to do. Just trust Him. Just trust Him and follow the instruction. Follow the instruction is being a good human, good Jewish person. Yeah, for the non-Jewish people, they basically. And you know that Jewish is not licking honey. We have a lot of bills to pay, a lot of things that we need, a lot of people that basically don't like us. And yes, definitely people that are talking against the robot. I'm talking about, listen, about all this kind of zim, uh, and in New York City, as you know, friendly environment to conservatives or to religious point of view or to human point of view. Basically, they're not they caring about the dogs and the dogs and the cats more than the human. Fortunately, I don't know. Fortunately, we have only 2 years to suffer with this short midget mayor, lady mayor, because he's changing the others. So I tell her, and you can define him as much as you want. And I'm sarcastic. I'm not make fun of him, but that's it's ridiculous to put with others. And anyone that has eyes in his head and science on what it means to be male and female. And you tell me that you can define it, that he is other, is not here, and he decided to be a dog, and he is not tall, he's short, he's not white, he's a black. It's crazy. It's really crazy. And this is the world that we're living here, a world of lying, world of I would destruction, and people doing whatever, trying to do whatever they want. And this is not working. These people don't have any feeling for other people. And I'm telling you, you just start reading what the pediatrics about the kids that they're leaving others, what kind of damage they do. It's the research will be, in 10 years, what will be the future of these kids? What will be this future of? I really feel sorry about them. And this is stupid parents that decided that the kids will be other. That they have the ego. And I'm telling you, still I remember that there's a show about the boy that's born, I would say, without this organ. And this genius doctor said, you know what, let's convert him to a lady. And he did operation on him, and put in a female organ. And he told his parents, he give them hormones and this serpents, all this. The guy was miserable. Guys, it's not one, and it's few. It was in the 60s, 1960s, that when always the doctors think that they are God, they can control whatever they want. But this doctor, this professor, Sokol, was well known, and he creates misery. Fortunately, this guy in the end discovered a born as a male, as a chromosome as a male. He had some, he couldn't bring children, but he married a divorced lady with children, and lived ever happily as so. But his brother, twin brother, couldn't help it, and he committed suicide. Parents was, I would say that this parent was miserable because they didn't know nothing else. They told them, the doctor told them too that will be the best. The doctor, instead to go and consult a priest, rabbi, whatever, thing. This is how we live in a world that we say they live in any bastard is a king. With everyone is just talking about he knows something. We don't know nothing. Really, we have to follow the instruction, and we have our teachers, our coming that we are giving us option to learn and to understand what we are here, because we are only passing through. And Be'ezat Hashem, בעזרת Hashem, we'll see מבשר בשורות טובות, and I would definitely asking for helping. You can go on it in the website, JROOT Radio, and the what do you call help us and send it also checks or money order, whatever. 2829 Northern Avenue, Brooklyn, New York, 2829 Avenue. We need your help. We need your feedback also. And I really appreciate your time, and thank you very much. And we are going back to our, hopefully that Simcha will be with us shortly. And just finish this. Kama Tov Hashem, good Hashem, to all of you, and all the best. And I want to thank my wife, my family,